Captain America Civil War, brilliant. Hello everyone, so as you can already tell by the title, today I'm going to do a little review on Captain America Civil War. I have to admit I haven't seen all Marvel movies, but I have seen all Captain America movies and I loved them. So before you watch Civil War, I would really recommend you to watch The Winter Soldier beforehand, because there are quite a few references that you might not really understand if you haven't seen The Winter Soldier. I'm really struggling not to give the plot away, but all I can say is that the fighting scenes are amazing, and as somebody who's watching the movie, you're constantly on edge. You're like, oh my god, they're really fighting. There's like two teams, which side am I on? And then there's this twist, this plot twist kind of, and I'm like, what? No, really? So my emotions were on a roller coaster watching this movie, because sometimes you're angry, then you're like sad, then you're laughing the next minute because there's a funny scene, and it's just amazing. There are two new characters. I mean, okay, you can say three, but I don't count the third one, really. So there's Ant-Man, then there's the Black Panther, and then there's Spider-Man. And to be honest, I didn't really need Spider-Man. I don't know. He's so young. I totally get the Black Panther. I really liked Ant-Man because he's kind of clumsy and you wouldn't expect much from him, but he's amazing. But Spider-Man, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Spider-Man in this movie. I wouldn't really need him, so if he wouldn't have been in the movie, I wouldn't have missed him. If that makes sense, I don't know. So I didn't really need Spider-Man. So in Civil War you can kind of see more of the Winter Soldier, why he is the way he is. If you've seen the Winter Soldier, you would know that he's kind of brainwashed. So first he didn't really recognize Captain America, but then after he heard Bucky and stuff, he kind of, like, the fog has lifted, kind of, if you can say it like that. So you kind of see that he was brainwashed somehow, so he's in this fight mode. So the next thing I want to talk about is a scene from the movie, and it might be a spoiler for some people, so that's why I'm going to leave the times in the description, that you can start watching again, so you can skip this part. So if you've stayed tuned and didn't skip this part, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a scene where the Winter Soldier is hiding away from everyone, and he's actually in Bucharest. And I was having a fangirl moment because Sebastian Stan is originally from Romania, and he talked in Romanian in the movie. And because my brain was set on German, I didn't really register him talking in Romanian, only after a few seconds, and I was having such a huge fangirl moment, because I was like, oh my god, he talked in Romanian, how cool is that? For Marvel letting him talk in Romanian in such a big movie. So I was really having a fangirl moment, and my friend was laughing at me because I was like, oh my god, he's talking in Romanian, listen to that! So yeah, that was really cool, and I really loved it. And we're back to the non-spoiler part. So Sebastian Stan is one of my new favourite actors because he's such a good actor, and in Winter Soldier I really liked him. He didn't really have much dialogue, so he didn't have that many lines, but his character talked through his eyes. His eyes are amazing, so mesmerizing. Watching him now, kind of giving depth to his character and getting to know the Winter Soldier a little bit more, I really like that. I also really liked Daniel Brühl in the movie because he was so convincing. He did an amazing job. playing and portraying that villain, it's just wow. The rest of the cast, as always, was brilliant. I mean, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Elizabeth Olsen, Sebastian Stan, they were all so amazing. I just can't. They're amazing actors and I love the movie so much. As in all Marvel movies, Stan Lee has a little cameo, and in Civil War it's hilarious. To kind of summarize my whole review, so there are amazing fighting scenes. You're on the edge of your seat because it's just an amazing movie. The actors did a brilliant job. If you love the Marvel movies, you would definitely love this one too. And there are 2 or 3, depends on if you count Spider-Man 2. There are new additions. I hope this little review helped you a little bit. I tried not to give away any spoilers because if I talked about the movie more, then I would have rambled on and then would have told the whole plot, and that's not really what I wanted to do. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It would really mean a lot to me, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new here to see more of my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!